So hi everyone, good evening and welcome to today's session by TalentSprint. So this is Gayatri here, and as you all know, today we are going to be doing a reasoning session. So I can see a lot of you have joined. Hi Ajay, hi Syed, hi Madhav, hi Pradeep, hi Muttu, hi Parnika. So nice to see you all. So as you all know, can you guys hear me? Parnika says she cannot hear me. Everything seems to be okay from our end. Can you all hear me? Can somebody respond? Hello, can you guys hear me? Hi Manukonda, Satya. Hi Sahil. Okay, I hope you can hear me. In case you're not able to hear me, please let me know. Parnika, everything seems to be okay from our end. Other students, yes, yeah, everybody, okay, you can also hear me now. Great, excellent. So, okay. So as you all know, today we are going to be solving a few questions on reasoning ability, which will be very useful for you when you are preparing for your IT recruitment drives. See, we all know that September, like the September has started, right? And September is the time when a lot of IT companies start recruiting for their year, and in-campus placements have started happening. So companies like Infosys, Accenture, etc. have started hiring. I hope you are aware of that. Yeah, so in today's session, we will go through a few questions from topics which are very commonly asked in IT recruitment drives, like let's say directions, okay, then assignment, complex assignment problems, that is problems where you have cross-variable relationships, and coded inequalities, blood relations, coding, decoding, alphabet test. So we will look into few such problems so that it is helpful for you while you are preparing for your placements, okay. So yeah, somebody says he has an Infosys drive in 3 days. So what we hear this time is that Infosys focus on your quants and reasoning. Apparently the aptitude part is apparently very tough for students who have attended the drives. So focus on that. All the very best with your preparations, Chiru. So let's start the session. I'll start sharing my screen and we'll start solving the problems one by one. As and when you have any doubts, please feel free to stop me. Yeah. So let me share my screen with you. So I hope you guys can see my screen now. So let's take the first question for today's session. So the first question is from the topic of directions. So if you guys are able to solve the question before me, please solve the question and give me the answer by the time I solve it. So directions is one topic which comes in most of the, like in lot of exams, be it AMCAT, CoCubes, right, lot of company drives. The questions from directions are very common nowadays. So let's see how to solve this question. Komal is facing east. She turned 60 degree in the anti-clockwise direction and then another 180 degree in the same direction. She then turned 270 degree in the anti-clockwise direction. Which direction is she facing now? So how do we go about solving this question? See, whenever you are given a question from directions, the first thing that you have to do is to draw the directions diagram. One second guys, my pen is not writing, so let me see what the issue is. In the meantime, I want you all to solve this question and give me the answer. So you guys solve the question and give me the answer. A lot of you are giving me the answer. Just give us 2 minutes. Sorry guys, small technical glitch. So we are back. So a lot of you have given me the answers, right? So let's see how to solve this question. So as I always say, whenever you have a question on directions, first draw the direction diagram, okay? North, south, east and west. So for this question, this is north, this is south, east and west. First let's draw the direction diagram. And now what is given in the question? It is said that Komal is facing the east. So Komal is facing in this direction, correct? Now what is she doing? She turned 60 degree in the anti-clockwise direction. So in the direction diagram, which is anti-clockwise and which is clockwise, see this is the clockwise direction, correct? And this is going to be the anti-clockwise direction. So she is turning 60 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. This is 60 degrees, correct? Anti-clockwise direction means towards this direction. So she is facing this place now. Now this is the first position of hers. Then what is she doing? Then she is turning another 180 degree in the same direction. So another 180 degree in anti-clockwise direction if she goes, where will she be facing now? 180 degree from here, anti-clockwise direction will be here, correct? So 180 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction she is going to be facing here. So this is her second position now. Now it is again given that she turned 270 degree in the anti-clockwise direction now. So 270 degree means 180 plus another 90 degrees, correct? So 180 means she will come back here. 180 degrees again if she turns anti-clockwise, she is going to reach position 1. Then again she is going to turn another 90 degree. So she is going to be facing this side, correct? So 180 plus 90 only gives you 270 degrees. So where is she facing now? This is her current position. So in which direction is she facing now? She is facing the northwest direction. So answer for this question is northwest. I hope it's clear. Some of you have given the correct answer. Yeah, and some of you say southwest. So please check. I hope the explanation was clear. She is facing the northwest direction. See, she is facing in this direction, that is northwest. So let's move on to the next question. Sandesh says Infosys coming. Yeah, I know that Sandesh, Infosys drives have started happening. So what we hear is that quants and reasoning part, okay, that has been very difficult for students. The questions are very like high level questions that come in quants and reasoning. So please focus on that. And for verbal, students feel that the time provided is less, the questions are lengthier and they are not able to finish the questions in time. So focus on doing the verbal questions faster for Infosys. Okay, yeah. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is on blood relations. So again, blood relations is a very commonly asked topic in IT recruitment drives. So let's see how to solve this question. Pointing to a girl, Nidhi said, "She is the daughter of my grandmother's only child." How is the girl related to Nidhi? So this question, I want you guys to try to solve it and give me an answer. Then I'll go about solving it. Okay, somebody says cousin. Okay, I've got an answer. So while the others solve, let me try and solve it for you. So what is given? Pointing to a girl, Nidhi is saying, okay, she is the daughter of my grandmother's only child. So, see, Nidhi has a grandmother, okay? Nidhi has a grandmother, and this is Nidhi, correct? So, she is the daughter of my grandmother's only child. So, Nidhi's grandmother has one child, correct? And the person in the photograph is the daughter of this only child. Okay. Now, if this is Nidhi's grandmother, then definitely Nidhi is again the daughter of this child. Correct. Now, Nidhi says that the person in the photo is the daughter of my grandmother's only child. So, see, some of us will directly say that the answer is, how is the girl related to Nidhi? You can directly say that Nidhi is the girl. But no, that's not the case. See, it is given here that she is the daughter of my grandmother's only child. So that means this child of, like, the grandmother has a child, correct? Now this person can have two daughters, correct? Nidhi and Nidhi's sister. That is a possibility, right? So you should take into consideration this also, right? The child or the Nidhi's mother or father, whoever it is, they can have two girls, two daughters, correct? So the person in the photograph can either be Nidhi or be Nidhi's sister, correct? So look at the options and choose the options correctly. So the answer for this question is, how is the girl related to Nidhi? Means the person in the photograph is either Nidhi or her sister. Correct? You cannot correctly say whether it is Nidhi or her sister, because it is not, no such statement that this person has only one daughter. If there's a statement that is given that this person, right, child, I've written child here, so if this person has only one daughter, then I can very clearly say that the person in the photograph is none other than Nidhi. But Nidhi can also have a sister, correct? So the person in the photograph can either be Nidhi itself or her sister. So answer this question according to the options given. Here I have not put the options, but this is a very tricky question. I hope my explanation is clear to you. Some of you are saying sister. No, you cannot say sister also, right? It is either Nidhi or her sister. That is the answer. The answer for this question is either Nidhi herself or Nidhi's sister. This is the answer for the question. I hope it's clear. Do you want me to explain it once again? Is the explanation clear? Do you want me to explain it once again? Okay, a lot of you got the answer northwest correctly. Krishna got the answer northwest. Good. Okay, so I hope the explanation was clear. Great, great, great. So let's move on to the next question. So this is the next question. So this is from element series. Let's see how to do it. The position of the first and the 14th elements in the arrangement are interchanged. Similarly, the second and the 15th elements are interchanged, and so on up to the 12th and the 25th elements. Which element will be second to the right of the 8 elements from the right end after the rearrangement? So how do we solve this? Okay, you guys try this question and give me the answer. Yeah. So how do we go about this question? Very easy question, no? See, there is an arrangement given to you. So let us see, first see how many elements are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many elements are there? Totally there are 25 elements, correct? So what is given? So now let us first find out which is the 12th element, correct? Which is going to be the 12th element? Sorry, 7 is going to be the 12th element, am I correct? 7, and this is going to be the 14th element. So what are they saying in the question? In the question they are saying that the position of the first and the 14th elements in the arrangements are interchanged. So 14 becomes 1, 1 becomes 14. Similarly, 15 becomes 2, 2 becomes 15, and so on. So you are rearranging it that way. Totally you have how many elements here? Totally you have 25 elements here. This is the 25th element. So you are rearranging these elements, and what will be the new arrangement you get? Just write down the new arrangement and find the value that is asked. Okay. So how do we solve this? So let me rearrange. Okay. I am interchanging the first and the 14th element, second and the 15th element, and so on, and writing. So it's going to be J hash HLO at PTU to RQ. This will come in front, correct? So now I have replaced till the 12th element. Now remember that the 13th element is not replaced, it is there as such. So I am going to put the 13th element there as such because we are not interchanging it. It is just there as such. Only the remaining elements are being interchanged. So these will come first, followed by this. So 5D E F 6 star 1 4 B M A. Okay, correct. 7 will also be there, right? 7. So this will be the new rearrangement. Now the question is, which element will be second to the right of the 8th element from the right end after rearrangement? So first let us see which is the 8th element from right after the rearrangement. Okay, from the right means from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be your 8th element from the right. Now in the question they are asking which element will be second to the right of the 8th element. So second to the right of the 8th element means it's going to be 1. Correct? So answer for this question is 1, because that is 1, correct? That is this one has come here. So that is second to the right of the 8th element from the right. So I hope it is clear. Okay, Hari Prasad asks me how come the girl is not the mother of Nidhi. So Hari Prasad, I guess the doubt was in the previous question. Okay, let me just go back and help him out by the time you guys solve this. See Hari Prasad, in the question what are they asking? Pointing to a girl, Nidhi says, she is the daughter of my grandmother's only child. So daughter of my grandmother's only child definitely means that she is in the same generation as Nidhi. Correct? So how can I say she is the mother of Nidhi? She is definitely not the mother of Nidhi. She is in one generation below the mother of Nidhi. Because I wrote child here, if it is confusing for you, you can just write mother here. Correct? So the person in the picture belongs to the 3rd generation. So either it is Nidhi or her sister. Okay? So Hari Prasad, I hope it's clear for you now. So let's move to the next question. Okay, a lot of you got the answer as 1. Excellent. So GATE, I'm not aware of GATE exam, right? We focus only on IT exams, placement exams. So if you have any doubt in IT, please do ask. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. The next question is again from alphabet test. Okay, let us read this question. Somebody says the answer as 4. Dinesh got the answer as 4. How come it is 4, Dinesh? It is 1. Please check. You should get the answer as 1 for the previous question. So let's look at this question. Which of the following will be the changed form of the word oblique when the word is written again by substituting each vowel by the second letter following it in the English alphabet, and each consonant is substituted by the third letter following it in the English alphabet? So how do you do this? Very easy question. You will not even need me to solve it. So just solve it and give me the answer. The word is oblique, oblique. See, these are few questions if you get in the exam. They are like scoring questions. Right away you will get the answer and you cannot make a mistake with such questions. Right? The previous blood relation question that we solved, see, even though the question was very easy, it's a bit tricky because a lot of us forget to think of the sister angle there. Directly people write it as Nidhi as the answer. So always be careful when you solve questions on blood relations. Think of all the possibilities that can occur and then go about answering the question. So, okay, Sandesh has got the answer correctly. Okay, let's solve it. So, how do you solve this question? See, here vowel is replaced by the second letter following it in the English alphabet. So, which are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U, correct? I hope all of you know that the vowels in English are A, E, I, O and U. So, which vowels are there here? O is a vowel, I is there, E is there, correct? So, what does O become? Second alphabet following O is L, M, N, O, P and then Q, correct? Similarly, I, J, then it will be K, E, F and then it's going to be G, correct? And each consonant is substituted by the third letter following it in the English alphabet. So, third letter means plus 3, correct? So, B, C, B means then B plus 3 will be C, D and then E. Similarly, L plus 3, L, M, N and then O, Q, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S and then T, correct? Similarly, this is U, again plus 3 will be U, V, U, V, W and X, correct? U, V, W, X. So, the answer for this question is option C. Some of you got the answer as D, how come? U, right? So, U plus 3 because, oh sorry, U is a vowel, correct? Sorry, I made a mistake there. None of you corrected me. U is a vowel. So, plus 2 will be U plus 1 V, then W, correct? So, it's going to be QE0 KT WG, correct, sorry. So, the answer for this question is option D. Hope it's clear. Yeah, U is a vowel. Correct. I missed that out. I considered U as a consonant. Sorry for that. So let's move on to the next question. Gaurav, see, we do have sessions on quantitative aptitude happening. So you can refer back to our previous videos done in our TalentSprint YouTube channel. And we also, yeah, silly mistake, right? Somebody says I made a silly mistake. So see to it that you don't make it in the exam, as these are mark scoring questions. You make such mistakes, not done. Right, this time not done from me. So let's move to the next question. Okay, so the next question is this. It's on coded inequalities. So let's see how to solve this question. So there is a statement that is given followed by two conclusions. You have to say which of the conclusions follow the given statements. So try this question and give me the answer. Gaurav, as I said, we have quantitative sessions happening, so you can check our channel. We will be updating when the next quantitative session will happen. And if you want, we also have other sessions that have happened previously, so you can anytime refer to those videos as well. So how do you solve this question? See, first let us try and write down the given information. Okay, now first what is here asked here, T is greater than or equal to D. We have to find if this conclusion follows or not. Okay, so first let us try and understand what is the information that is given to us. Okay, it is given that G is greater than R is greater than or equal to E. Correct? I am just splitting down whatever is given and writing it down. Now it is given that E is equal to A. Correct? So what can I say? I can also say that G is greater than R is greater than or equal to A. Correct? Now it is given that A is less than or equal to T, less than or equal to S. Similarly, since we know that E is equal to A, I can also say that E is less than or equal to T, less than or equal to S. Now next it is given that D is less than or equal to A, less than or equal to J. Correct? Now the first conclusion is asking us about the relationship between T and D. So let's see where T and D comes here. See, we know that A is less than or equal to T, correct? We know A is less than or equal to T and D is less than or equal to A, correct? See, from here I can say A is less than or equal to T. From here I can say D is less than or equal to A. So what can I say here? Here I can say D is less, I am combining these two together, okay? I can say D is less than or equal to A, less than or equal to T, correct? So now from this statement I can very clearly say that T is greater than or equal to D, correct? Because very clearly it is given that, see what can be the possible cases, either these three can be equal or T can be greater. In any case, any one of the cases happen, we definitely know that T will definitely be greater than or equal to D. So I can say that the conclusion 1 definitely follows. Okay, so the first conclusion follows. We have found that out. Now let us look at the next conclusion. Next conclusion says R is greater than S. So let's try and find out if we can find some relationship between R and S from the given statements. Okay, now where does R come? Okay, R comes here, S is here. So first what we can say is, see, I can say R is greater than or equal to A. Correct? From this statement I can say R is greater than or equal to A. Now let us look at this statement. Here again I know S is greater than or equal to A. Correct? Other than this, can we find some relationship between R and S? No. We are unable to find any relationship between R and S other than this, right? I can say R is greater than or equal to A, S is greater than or equal to A. That's all. With respect to A, I am able to find out. But taking R and S alone, we are unable to find any particular relationship between them. So I cannot say that R is greater than S. It can be greater than or equal to S, can be equal to S. No information is given. So I cannot say that conclusion 2 follows. Okay. So answer for this question is option B. That is only conclusion 1 follows. Is it clear? Some of you have said it is option C. It's not option C, it's option B. Sahil got it as option B. Good, Sahil. Sai Kumar, generally the sessions happen on Monday at 6 p.m. But you can definitely keep checking our channel if the times have changed, if the timing has changed. Currently it happens at Monday 6 p.m. So you can subscribe to our channel to get an update. Okay, Hari Prasad got the answer as B. Good, Hari Prasad. Yeah. So I hope it's clear. So let's move on to our next question for today's session. Okay, so this is the next question. So this is a question where you have cross-variable relationship and it is a bit tricky question. So let's see how to solve this question. Madam, conclusion 1 समझ में नहीं आया. What was wrong? See, I'll tell you. If you see here, see, I hope you understood how I wrote these statements. I have just written down the information that is given here as I have just split it and written it down. So here if you see that from this information I can say that A is less than or equal to T, or what can I say? I can say T is greater than or equal to A. Similarly, I can say that D is less than or equal to A. So I am just combining these two statements and writing it as together as one statement. So what do I get? I get D is less than or equal to A, less than or equal to T, or that is nothing but T is greater than or equal to A, greater than or equal to D. Just I am writing opposite of this, right? Whatever is here I am just interchanging the symbols and writing. Put greater than symbol instead of less than. So when I write it like this, I can very clearly say that T is greater than or equal to D. Argo, I hope it's clear now. Bharat, I'll check on the Zoho Corp aptitude pattern for you and get back to you on that. So let's move on to the next question. Study the information given below and answer the questions that follow. Among 6 friends, A, B, C, D, E and F, each having different heights and is of different age. C is taller than F and E but younger than B. E is taller than F while D is eldest. A is taller than C but younger than C. D is shorter than B and F is elder than E. Either B is the tallest and E is the youngest, or B is the second shortest and F is younger than A. So using this given information, you have to answer the question that follows. See, such questions, even though they look a bit confusing, don't leave out such questions when it comes in IT recruitment drives, because decoding the information given might take you like 1 or 2 minutes, but that's still fine, because once you get the correct arrangement, you will be able to solve the questions that follow it in less than 10 seconds or less than 30 seconds. So straight away you will be able to score 3 marks. So don't leave out such questions when it comes in recruitment drives. Give it a try, right? I find that a lot of students, when they read the question itself, they feel, oh my god, this is so complex, I am not going to try this. Don't do that. You will miss out, because that each question has subsections, right? So let's try to solve this question. So they have given us 2 information, right? One is about the height of the persons, and the other is going to be about their ages. Okay, so let's see how to solve this. What is given here? C is taller than F and E but younger than B. Okay, so height wise I'm going to arrange them. I'm just going to write down whatever information is given. Whenever such a question comes, first write down the information given and then we'll try to find the answer. Okay, so see, since I am explaining this question, it is taking a bit of time, but when you are actually doing it in the exam on your own, it should not take so much of a time. So C is taller than F, correct? So C is greater than F and E. Here it is also given that E is taller than F. So I can directly say C is greater than F and E. It is given here that E is taller than F. So I can say C is greater than E, greater than F. Correct? So that is the first information that is given. Then C is younger than B, correct? C is taller than F and E but younger than B. So C is younger than B. Now E is taller than F, okay, I have already written that, while D is the eldest. So age wise, D has the rank 1. Okay, I am just going to write it as a rank here so that we are not confused. So Sandesh, the question is correct. You will be able to solve the question. Okay, just let us go about solving it, you will understand. So D has a rank 1. A is taller than C but younger than C. So A is taller than C means A is taller than C, correct? So again, how can we write in terms of their height? See, we know C is greater than E and F, so I can say A greater than C greater than E greater than F, correct? So with the information given, I am just writing down whatever is possible. Okay, so A is taller than C but younger than C. So I can say A is younger than C in terms of age. A is younger. Now D is shorter than B. So D is shorter than B and F is elder than E. F is elder than E, correct? Okay, now let us look at the ages now. How can we arrange them in terms of their age? D is rank 1, that we know. See here, A is less than C and C is less than B. So I can say A is less than C is less than B. Similarly, F is less than E and D is rank 1. So this is what we know with respect to ages. Now it is given that either B is the tallest and E is the youngest, or B is second shortest and F is younger than A. So they are giving us two cases. See, after this information that is given, they are also giving us two cases. Let us look at the first case, okay? So case 1. What does case 1 say? In case 1, they are saying that either B is the tallest and E is the youngest. So if B is the tallest, then how will the arrangement be? So if you look at the height, okay, when B is the tallest, what happens? B will be rank 1, correct? B is going to be rank 1, and then you have A greater than, C greater than, E greater than F, and you have B is greater than D, correct? But where will D come? We don't know. Rank of D, do you know where the rank of D? Will D be in the second place? It will be before A or after A? We don't know. So the rank of D, not known, okay? In the first case, when we are arranging them with respect to their height, the rank of D is not known. Okay, this is the first information that you get from case 1. Now, in the same case 1, if you are arranging them in terms of their age, okay, what is the arrangement that you get? See, what have they given? B is the tallest and E is the youngest. So if E is going to be the youngest, how will the arrangement be? See, when it comes to ages, we definitely know that D is rank 1, correct? And we know that D is going to be greater than everybody, so rank 1. After that, we have B greater than C greater than A, and it is given that E is the youngest. So, okay, this is F is greater than E, correct? Sorry, I have put a less than symbol there. F is greater than E. So E is the youngest. So this is the information that you have with respect to the ages. Now let us look at the questions. Okay, before we look at the questions, there is one more case, correct? So let us write down case 2 also. I hope it's clear till whatever we have discussed. Okay, now let us look at the case 2. I'll explain it to you once again once we finish solving the question. Now in the case 2, they have given that B is the second shortest and F is younger than A. Okay, now let us take the height. Okay, in terms of height, what are they saying? B is the second shortest. So here, in terms of height, see, we have got this, correct? A greater than, C greater than, E greater than F. Then you have D is less than B. Now B is the second shortest means how will the arrangement of height be? The arrangement of height is going to be A greater than, C greater than, E greater than F greater than B greater than D. Now how am I writing this? Because they have given, this is the arrangement, correct? A is going to be the tallest and D is going to be the shortest. How am I able to clearly say this? Because it is given here clearly that B is the second shortest, correct? So this is how I get this arrangement. Now let us look at the age. Okay, when it comes to age, it is given that F is younger than A. So here what do we have? See, we have B greater than, C greater than A. Now we also know that F is younger than A means A is greater than F, correct? So the arrangement will become B greater than, C greater than A greater than F. Okay, F is younger than A, and here we also know that F is elder than E, correct? So this is going to be your arrangement with respect to ages when it comes to case 2. And here obviously we know that D is rank 1. So D is going to be the eldest, correct? So this is, D is going to come here, D is going to be the eldest here. Now this part is clear to us. So these are the two cases that we have. Now let us look at the question. If C is the second tallest, then who is the shortest? Now where is the case where you get C is the second tallest? In which case do you get C is the second tallest? Here, correct? It is clearly case 2 because here only C will be second tallest. If you look at this case, B is definitely rank 1, A can be rank 2, definitely C cannot be rank 2 because either it is going to be A or it is going to be D. Again, D's rank we don't know, so it is definitely not case 1 and they are referring to case 2. So when you are looking at case 2, who is the shortest? Who is the shortest here? Shortest is going to be D, correct? So the answer for the first question is option E. Is it clear? Saurabh got the answer correctly. Excellent. Ronit, wait for some time. Let's finish solving the questions. I will explain the method once again to you. Okay. Now let's look at the next question. If E is ranked youngest, then who is the tallest? Now E is ranked youngest means, which is our case? See, if you are looking at this case, here E is the youngest. Correct? Case 2 means E is the youngest. But let us look at case 1. Okay. Now when you are arranging them with respect to age, you know D is rank 1. Sorry, the question is if E is ranked youngest, yeah, then who is the tallest? So if you are looking at case 2, here E is the youngest. But in case 2. But in case 1 also, E can be the youngest. Correct or not? How? See, B greater than C greater than A, F greater than E. So E can also have the last rank here as well. So either case 1, in case 1 also E can have the rank, the last rank, or in case 2 also E can have the last rank with respect to age. So in both the cases E can be the youngest. So in both the cases, who is going to be the tallest? If it is case 1, okay, B is going to be the tallest. And if it is case 2, A is going to be the tallest. So answer for this question is option A or B. I hope it's clear. See, the question is if E is ranked youngest, then who is the tallest? In both the cases, E can have a rank of being the youngest. So in both the cases, we will check who are the tallest ones. If it is case 1, then it would have been B. If it was case 2, then it would have been A. So I can say A or B when it comes to ranking, okay, tallest. Now let us look at the next question. If F is ranked shortest, which of the following pairs represents the tallest and the eldest among the 5 friends? Now F is ranked shortest means with respect to height, okay, F is the shortest. So which case are we looking at? See, if it is case 2, okay, height wise F cannot be the shortest, it's going to be D, correct, who is going to be the shortest. So they are definitely referring to case 1. So if F is ranked the shortest means who is the tallest and who is the eldest? Who is going to be the tallest? B is going to be the tallest, and here eldest one is D in case 1. So in this question they are referring to the case 1, and so B is going to be the tallest and D is going to be the eldest. So answer for this question is option C. Parnika got the answer correctly. Now Hari Prasad also got the answer correctly, 1E, 2A and 3C. Excellent. So now for those of you who did not understand how we reached these calculations, I'll just explain it once again. See, first we have written down whatever information is given to us. Okay, I hope this part is clear for you. With respect to height, I've just written down what is given in the question. I've just written it down here. Okay. Now the first case, the case 1 that they gave was B is the tallest and E is the youngest. So if B is going to be the tallest, see here we have written, we know that A is greater than, with respect to height, A is greater than, C is greater than, E is greater than F. correct? So that part we have written. Now if I know that B is the tallest, I can very clearly say that B is going to be above everybody, correct? B is taller than A, C, E and F. So I wrote B as rank 1, and this information I know. A greater than, C greater than, E greater than F. I also know that B is taller than D. But what I don't know is, where should I place D? Should I place D in the second rank or the third rank or the fourth rank with respect to height? I am not sure, because no such information is given. Okay, so that is how you arrange with respect to the height when it is case 1. Now similarly in case 1, when you are looking at age, how do you arrange? Sorry. When you look at age, it is given that E is the youngest or E is the youngest. So here what is the information that we have? See, we know A less than C less than B, and we also know excuse me, sorry for that. So see, here it is given that E is the youngest. So if E is the youngest, from the given information what can I write? See, I know that D is rank 1. I have written that here. I know B is greater than C is greater than A. That also I have written. I also know F is greater than E. That also I wrote. Now it is given that E is the youngest. So E is going to be rank 5. Correct? E is going to be the last rank. How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So E is going to be the 6th rank. Okay. So that is all I know. So I have just written down whatever is there. Yeah. Then go about solving the question. Remaining, you don't need anything else. Directly solve the question. Similarly, case 2. In case 2, what was given? It is given that B is the second shortest. So B is the second shortest means, again these information I know, A greater than, C greater than, E greater than F. Then now if I know that B is the second shortest, then I definitely know that B's position is going to be here. He is going to be ranked 5. Correct, with respect to height. So D is going to be ranked last. So case 2 is actually very clear. What will be the exact arrangement you get? Now when you look at age, what is given here? F is younger than A. So here one more extra information, F is younger than A is given. So how do I write? See, I know A, B greater than, C greater than A. Now I also know that A is greater than F, because it is given F is younger than A. I also know F is greater than E. So I exactly get the arrangement for age now. So with these information, you will be able to solve the question. So Saurabh, actually these questions, if you ask me, it will not take you more than 2 minutes to arrive at this question, because I am explaining it to you, it is taking such a long time. You should be able to solve this question in 2 minutes. Once you get this arrangement right, this case 1, case 2 should not take time. And there is no easy method to solve this question. This is the only way in which you can approach the question. But not to worry, see, if you take an exam like AMCAT, what is the pattern that you get? You get 25 questions which needs to be answered in 35 minutes, correct? So per question you are getting more than a minute. There will also be questions which will require very less time. So if you manage time correctly, you will definitely be able to solve the question on time. I hope it's clear. Krishna Kishore is asking me to explain the blood relation question again. What did you not understand there, Krishna? See, pointing to a girl, Nidhi said, okay, I'll just remove whatever I've written so that I'll explain it to you. See, pointing to a girl, Nidhi said, she is the daughter of my grandmother's only child. So there is Nidhi who has a grandmother, correct? And Nidhi is saying that she is the daughter of my grandmother's only child. So the grandmother has a child, only one child, right? So if this person is Nidhi's grandmother, then the person who is this grandmother's child has to be Nidhi's parent. Okay? So Nidhi's parent can either be Nidhi's mother or father. We do not know. Now, how is the girl in the photo related to Nidhi? See, students tend to say the answer as Nidhi, but what we should understand here is that Nidhi can also have a sister. No information about how many daughters this person has is given. If that information was given, then we can clearly say who is in the photograph. Correct? So since no information is given, what we can say is that the person in the photograph can either be Nidhi herself or the other child of the parent, who can be Nidhi's sister. Okay? So I hope it's clear. Chiru is asking me, do these straightforward? No, Chiru, in Infosys you cannot expect straightforward questions like the blood relation question we just did now. If you are looking at Infosys, the last question that we solved, no? Such questions might be you can expect. Questions will be of that level. Girl should be daughter, yes, Rahi, but the thing is that the daughter can either be Nidhi herself or Nidhi can have a sister, correct, a sibling. But see, sometimes in the question the options will be like, how is the girl related to Nidhi? So if the option is Nidhi herself, then why not? They can ask the question that way. Look at the options and answer it. So I think that's it. So with that we come to the end of the questions for today's session. So I hope the questions was clear. So I see a lot of you are preparing for Infosys. All the very best with your preparations. Any doubts that you have, anything that you would want me to clarify, please feel free to ask. So if you are interested in the things that we offer, right, we offer you every week live sessions on quants, reasoning, verbal, computer programming. So if you are interested in our classes and you would like to be a student of TalentSprint, do check out our website www.talentsprint.com for the courses that we offer. TCS is going to hire. Yes, generally September is the time when companies start hiring freshers for their year, right? For the next year, September is the time when the drives start happening. If you are a campus student, if you are studying in a college, you should be aware that generally September 1st, from September 1st, drive starts happening. So, ma'am, if you are not, you have to be good in programming. See, if you are looking for an IT job, definitely you have to be good in programming. Correct? Computer programming is very important when it comes to any IT job. Even if you are taking the AMCAT, you will have one section on computer programming. So, Parnika, prepare on that. Also do check out the courses that we have if that might be of any use to you while preparing. TCS email writing, Saurabh. The most important thing would be to have a very good language. Try to write without grammatical errors. Okay, in TCS email writing, generally they give you a lot of clues which you can use while writing the essay. See to it that your English is good. You don't make any grammatical errors. TCS pattern, up to my knowledge, it is still the old pattern. There has not been a change in the pattern. If there is any change, we'll let you know. We'll update you. Interview questions, when it comes to interviews, mainly focus on if you're looking for an IT job, have a very good computer programming base, and then other than that, what is your core subject? No, have a fairly good idea about your core subject, about the project that you have done in your graduation. Questions based on that you can expect. Chiru, last month there would have been a quant session. You can check up that. Now there are C aptitude questions. I didn't get you, Shubha. Sujoy, see, you can refer to some of our videos on C and Java. So what I would say is, if you are looking at full-fledged preparation, then you will have to be a student of TalentSprint to be able to access our complete set of content, where you will get access to all our question papers and the complete set of material that will be required for preparing for IT recruitment drives. Saurabh, currently the TCS pattern has not changed, okay? So if there is any change in pattern, we will definitely try to update you through one of our next live sessions. That's the best that we can do right now. We recently had a TCS drive and it was still the same old pattern. So as I said, for our next sessions, please look up into our online like our YouTube channel. You will get an update as to when the next session is happening. So okay, so somebody says that they find a change in the TCS pattern. So you can help out Saurabh with that, Shubha, if you know if you have attended the new TCS drive, that will be really helpful, right? Anand Sai, please look into our YouTube channel, YouTube channel, TalentSprint IT Careers. So you can check out the previous classes videos will be uploaded there. Okay, so I hope that's it. So we come to an end of today's session, and all the very best with your preparations. Yeah, we'll see you in the next session. If you would like us to take any topic, please do let us know. We'll try to incorporate that in our classes. So all the very best, guys. Thanks.